Good morning, everyone. I just thought I'd share my beautiful breakfast here with you guys. Look at that. I don't know if I can, let me see here. So that's that egg yolk. Oh, there we go. So this is my breakfast. What this is, it's like mock hash browns and eggs. I keep my eggs over easy, and so they're soft and a runny yolk, and then I make it over a bed of cauliflower, so it tastes like hash browns to me. And I just throw in a little bit of ketchup in there. You could omit the ketchup, or normally I have salsa, but I didn't have any salsa, so we're using ketchup. And then I put a little bit of Walden Farms maple syrup because I like that salty sweet. And honestly, I was just hungry, so I wanted to share this with you guys so I could pretty much eat. So what we are going to talk today about, what I'm going to talk to you today about is eating, keto eating. And a lot of people have trouble with their macros, or what do you eat? How do you know what to eat? And I thought, let's talk the basics of food and how to lose weight. And I'm going to be on that with you guys pretty heavily here. In the next couple of weeks, I'm cleaning out my house, cleaning out the fridge. It's time to get back into business, so to say. I've done good. I maintained my weight loss. Now it's time for me to take it to the next level, go a little bit further. And I'm ready to get back to the gym and do some more personal goals of some strength training. But we'll see how that goes. I have a couple things I'm working on right now that I might share with you guys. So if you don't know, I do have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and that does give me some insulin resistance. And right now, I know you guys probably don't see it, but I am just so puffy. I can feel it. It's bloated, I'm fluidy, and it's definitely the prednisone. And so it's time to get that fluid off my body. So I'm going to be very, 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 very careful about my eating for the next few weeks at least. So let's get down to business. The easiest thing to set you guys up for success, for YouTubing, vlogging, for following food. Guys, I know we can get on here and watch some really inspiring videos, but a lot of times you're going to forget it. So don't even know why I've never shared this with you before, but keep a journal. Put some paper out in front of you. I take notes when I'm watching your guys' videos and stuff. If I'm trying to remember something, you're going to forget it a lot of times. And you know what? I'll flip through my notes and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Or, an idea for a recipe or something that I had. Write stuff down. You need to go back to it. Sometimes if there's a video you like link it, share it. I've got a couple videos on here I will watch over and over and over again because we forget, or just like the basics of any athlete or something. You're going back to fundamentals all the time. Fundamentals, especially because sometimes there's something that you missed. It takes your brain sometimes 10 times to actually hear it and be like, oh, I know what that is. So make sure that you're keeping notes, keeping an idea of what you're doing. That's going to help you tremendously with your keto eating. Now, although this isn't sharing food, this is a way that's going to help set you up. Keeping a variety. Now, we all need our quick go-to on-hand things, but most of what's going to kick you off this diet, if you know how to eat, you could eat the same foods over and over again. What usually gets you to not lose weight is you start eating things off your diet because you're bored of the food you're eating. So it's nice to have that tuna in the fridge in case you need it, or, canned chicken or whatever it is. And it's nice to have hard-boiled eggs and all that stuff. But if you're not eating it, it's not going to do you any good, especially if you're sick of it. So keeping a variety, and by variety, what I mean is each week adding one new item. Just one, not more than one. Just one new item per week to your menu. Try something new, whether it be seafood or, a new beef recipe or a new steak or something. One new recipe a week, and that's going to save you guys so that you've got stuff continually coming to you, and you're exercising that idea of being creative. You're taking time, you're planning something. Think of something that you miss. Maybe you want to make a keto pizza. Maybe you want to do like a macaroni. I don't know what you want to do. Make note of it. Find a recipe. Try it. Second of all, guys, I got to tell you, look at this. That's a pretty big breakfast. That's going to hold me over till lunch if I wanted to, or until I choose to do a snack. So part of losing weight is a lot of times we start thinking lose weight, meaning eating less, like a tiny little amount. Well, guess what? Eventually your body's going to say, hey, I need food. So that doesn't mean you have to like bulk your food all the time, but you need to add in some veggies in here. I've got plenty of fiber, I've got fat, I've got protein. Easy meal, 2 eggs, a little bit of ketchup, all this stuff, and it's going to be amazing. This is going to keep me nice and full. I'm going to feel good. I'm not starving myself. I'm satisfied. Because what happens as lunchtime nears, you're going to get hungry. So having that protein in there, and I like to say push up that protein, but for even those of you guys who don't do that, even just adding the eggs and getting some protein. Now, I'm all fine and dandy with bulletproof coffee, but here's the problem with the fasting is a lot of times you're also not eating enough. And for some of our bodies, if you're insulin resistant, or there are some people out there who should not be fasting, you need to be careful with that. That can actually stall you out too. Only because obviously if you're eating fewer calories or you're going without food, that's fine, or the intermittent fasting. Just make sure if you're going to do it that it's heavily researched. You don't just wing it and try it a day. Make sure you know what you're doing. Eating enough, that is so important. A lot of the times where I would ruin my day is I would not pack enough lunch. I would think, I'm fine, I just ate this huge breakfast, I'm not hungry. So guess what? I would just bring a protein shake or something light, or say, I'll eat when I get home, or I'll do a big dinner. Well, by the time lunchtime comes around and my appetite catches up to me, I don't have enough food that all I can think about is dinner or a snack or getting home, that I don't want to get home and cook. I don't want to do all these things. So eating enough is extremely important so that you're not starving yourself. Easy meals that are easy go-to things that are just easy for you that you enjoy. Stir fries, salads, those are easy items. You can take whatever leftovers and throw it onto a salad. That is so easy. And then dinner time too, if I'm busy and I don't want to be creative with my meal, I take my hamburger, I take my veggies, I throw it in a pan, I cook it up, I put different seasonings on it, and I eat it. That's about as complicated as it gets. When you try and complicate it, or you try and make all these fancy meals, you're going to fail, because mostly all your body cares about is you need food. For sanity reasons, a lot of times we need recipes and menus, but honestly, guys, as you've seen, it's usually just me cooking up my food, it's making it, it's tasty. I love this breakfast. This is awesome. I'm actually dying just sitting here not getting to eat this. So making life simple for yourself, but also being creative enough. Then a lot of times where a lot of you mess up, set up something for yourself so that you say you're not allowed sugar and you can't have sugar. Maybe it's coffee or dairy or something of the sort, but set up maybe 3 nights a week where you get a dessert. Because on the weekends, I want to splurge. So I might do some chocolate Saturday and Sunday, but sometimes there's just that one lagging day of the week where you're just I need something. I do. So having that keto treat ready to go, maybe 3 nights a week is perfect, but make sure it's lower calorie. You don't want anything too crazy. That's why a lot of those fat bombs and stuff are high calorie. I really don't do those Because if you eat one and then you really decide to eat another one, you could be adding 600 calories to your day. So I'd rather just do a couple pieces of chocolate, maybe some berries or a little bit of whipped cream. I keep mine fairly simple, or like a keto mug cake, maybe some protein powder, and do like a smoothie. I don't know what it is for you. Find something that works, but have a little keto treat ready to go for you about 2 to 3 nights a week, so that you're not feeling like you're left out from everyone else, and that you're actually satisfying that sweet tooth a little bit, but maintaining and being in control. So I hope that helps you guys a little bit. I probably could even do another video on this about what to eat or how much to eat, or knowing your fat and how to stack it, but it's pretty easy. Breakfast, eggs and a veggie, or some kind of protein. Lunch, protein and salad, or veggie. I mean, if you like salads, do a salad. At dinner time, and it's easy just to have like a bag of lettuce and throw it out, have a vinegar, have an oil, throw it together, throw some protein in, you're good to go. Dinner's really easy. Whatever protein, again, probably 4 ounces or so. And then I just divvy that up, and it's vegetables, usually a stir fry of some sort, and I just call it different things. It's pretty easy. Or it's literally protein, saute, boil some veggies, it's on my plate, I eat it, it's done. Boom. That's really, you guys complicate it too much. Just try and think about that. I start about 4 ounces. I might move up to 6, or I might move up to 8 ounces if I'm really hungry. I kind of monitor it that way. I know that calorie range is I'm usually at about 1,200 calories, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less each day. That's what works for me. It's fine. I don't really calculate it. If I'm losing weight, I don't worry about it. If I stall losing weight, I monitor and try and figure out what I'm doing a little bit and see where I might be overboard. That's really as complicated as it really needs to be, guys. And that way I don't have to count macros. I don't have to count calories. I know if I'm eating this way, I'm within range. So I hope that helps you guys. Make sure to comment, like, share below, and so I know which you guys want more maybe on this subject.